Hey Sagittarius, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayleigh. Thank you so much for being here today. Today I am recording for you a quick tarot and rune reading for the new moon in Aquarius. It's happening right now. So before I actually get started, I want to talk just a little bit about the astrology of this new moon, just really briefly, because it's quite significant. There's 6 planets currently in Aquarius: the Sun, the Moon, Jupiter, Saturn, Venus, and Mercury. Mercury's in retrograde, and that's a lot of energy. It's a very powerful new moon. So for you Sagittarius, this is happening in your 3rd house. What is your 3rd house? It's the house of communication, of initial instruction. So like, when you're growing up and you're learning how to talk, that's your 3rd house. It's the house of siblings. It's the house of small business. Not big business, small business, where it's just you are the only employee, maybe one or 2 other people. That's 3rd house. So this new moon cycle could very well bring maybe some ideas. Oh, and short journeys. That's also 3rd house, short journeys, like road trips or trips across town. So this new moon could really bring some powerful new beginnings when it comes to learning new skills, or coming up with new ways to communicate, or even like starting your own small business. You might have some ideas around this time for what you might want to do. So keep your eyes peeled. There could be some really fruitful endeavors that come into your awareness during this time, okay? So before I start, I'm gonna do a quick prayer. We're gonna pull some tarot, and I'm gonna round it out with an elder fruit root, okay? So God, Star Spirit, thank you so much for this beautiful day. Thank you for rising me up out of my bed. Thank you for bringing Sagittarius here today. Please watch over my Sagittarius during this time, and protect this space while I read. Ensure that absolutely no interference occurs, and only energies of love and true light come through. Thank you. Oh, just spotted the Ace of Wands. I feel like communication is a big theme for you right now, Sagittarius. Okay. What do we got? That was quick. That was quick. You do got a lot to say. Underneath the deck here we have the 3 of Cups. This is a card of communication. This is actually Mercury in Cancer. Mercury in Cancer. Middle Deacon Cancer. Celebration. It's meeting with a group of people to discuss things. That's interesting, actually. You have 2 3s in your reading, and this new moon is happening in your 3rd house. Fun. Okay. So first card that came out, we've got Rebirth. This is also known as the World or the Universe card. And is ruled by Saturn. So you have Saturn in the center of your reading. Oh, sorry. No, this is not the World. This is Judgment. The trumpet there. This is Judgment. My bad. I did this in the other reading too. So anyway, this is Judgment. Not Saturn. Uranus. Or Pluto. Depends on who you listen to, what deck you learn by. In the Hermetic deck that I learned tarot on, it is a Uranus card. That makes sense to me personally. Uranus is awakening to be more of who you actually are. So anyway, you're being called to pay attention to maybe a new path, or even to just continue down the path you're already on. The trumpet there and that card being in the center is really interesting, considering this is happening in your third house, and the third house is all about communication, short distances, speech. So I feel like you're being asked to speak about something, maybe in your friend group. Then we got the Ace of Wands. That came out. That's funny. I laughed when this dropped out and I flipped it over because I saw it while I was shuffling. So it definitely wanted to come out. You're being filled with some new and exciting passion for something. This also represents springtime. It's not that far away. But we're going into Pisces season, and right after that is Aries season, so it's not that far away. So you want to speak about something. You're being called to awaken something within yourself. Got a lot of passion. And then the Three of Wands here, this is watching the seeds that you have planted grow. This is manifesting your passions. It's like you've established dominion in some area of life, and now you are just continuing to feed into that and allowing it to keep moving forward. That's really beautiful. I feel really antsy right now, and I'm not really sure why. I mean, okay, I do know why. There's 6 planets in frickin' Aquarius, so that's why. Is there anything that Sagittarius needs to beware of or blocking their success here? Is there anything blocking Sagittarius? That was an awful lot. On the top of that was actually the Eight of Wands. That's interesting. Communication. Is there anything blocking Sagittarius? Nope. Victory. This is the Chariot. This is the major arcana card for Cancer. There's nothing blocking you from what you want right now, Sagittarius. Go for it. Go for it, go for it, go for it. Just keep moving forward. You'll do just fine. Something really cool about the Chariot as well, before I move on to your Futh arc, is this is the ability to bring two energies that seem like they're opposed and align them for one purpose. It's like balancing your feminine and your masculine aspects so that you can like really truly move forward in your full power and your full potential. Nice. Okay. Ansus. This is the rune of communication from your higher self. Divine communication. Inspiration. Language. You know how I was saying communication is a big theme for you? This is literally the rune for that. Ansus is also, it also represents the trickster god. And a lot of mythos from around the world. I come from a Celtic and Scandinavian background, so that's my knowledge base, but in a lot of mythos around the world, there's this trickster archetype. The trickster archetype brings solid wisdom. We don't always understand right away or even agree with the trickster's methods, but it's a message that the divine doesn't always communicate in obvious, straightforward ways. It's often more subtle, and sometimes it comes from places that we don't expect. There's a subtle warning here to beware of other people using their skills of language in order to manipulate you. But I don't feel like that's what's coming through. I feel like it's more about you mastering your own skills of communication and using them to get things done. To me, through this reading, you've got a lot of firepower. The 3 is manifestation. The Ace of Wands is the beginning spark of a new passion. Inspiration. Divine inspiration. Chariots, victory. And rebirth or judgment is awakening to your true purpose. Man, that's loud. It's really cold. So, and my furnace is literally right there, so sorry. But Sagittarius, I feel like this is going to be a very fruitful new moon for you. You very well could have a small business idea that is taking shape. And it looks like as long as you keep moving forward, or actually, you know what, that's interesting. You could go on a short journey. Maybe a little getaway is in order. Yeah, I feel like as long as you keep moving forward and you don't stop, you'll be fine. You'll do just great. Nice. That's beautiful. Okay. That's all for you, Sagittarius. Have a good month.